Hey, what's up, party people? It's your girl, Miss Lillian, aka the Queen, the one that loves you. I am indeed the one that loves you. I love you and I will always love you. One thing about my love, it doesn't stop. Um, it doesn't stop. It keeps going. It keeps going. And come what may, it's going to continue. So, hey to everybody that's coming on. You guys are fantastically amazing. Y'all are also very messy because I see the numbers are jumping up real quick. Normally it's only like 10 or 12 people, but y'all coming on, waiting for the juicy news and waiting on the gossip. So I know how that goes. We nosy. The nosy ones is coming on now. Hey, Hollister, I love you, baby. But just wanted to share some things that's on my heart. First of all, you have to understand that one thing about people, all human beings, this is not directed at any one person, but all human beings are going to do what is best for them. They are always going to do what is best for them. And so what you have to do is you have to decide that you have to do what's best for you. Amen? You have to do what is best for you. Just got an interesting text message and pictures and emails and interesting information. And you do with it what you got to do with it, because people are going to do. No, you're not going to see me in a few hours, baby. I will not be there. I will not be there. I'm sorry, I will not be there. Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room. As of Saturday, I am no longer a member of Ricky Dillard and New G. Our time has come to an end. It has been a beautiful 18-year run. There's no love lost. It is just time to move on. I did not want it to end the way that it did, but it is what it is. These things happen. And so I don't hold any ill will toward Dr. Dillard or the ministry, because I have had a beautiful, beautiful 18-year run. It is going to be a bit of a transition, because you do something for 18 years of your life. That's a long time to be connected to a ministry, to be connected to a group of people. But it is no more. It is no more. And I was going to wait until after the recording to say my say, but I'm going to say it now and get it over with. I don't want anybody spinning any narratives and trying to create any stories and make up some stuff. I'm going to say it with my own mouth. And I will let it be known from my end, from my point of view, where we are, that this train has come to a stop for this season. And who knows, we may revisit something in the future. But as of right now, this is where we are. Again, I don't hate him. I hope that he doesn't hate me. And this is where we are. Okay? So now that we've gotten that out of the way, the point that I'm making here is people are going to do what is best for them. So you have to do what is best for you. I've already said that I will not be in Cincinnati tomorrow. So please put that on somebody please respond to these questions. I will not be there tomorrow. I'm not at home, but I'm not in Ohio. I will not be there. I will not be in any of the upcoming dates. I am no longer a member of the choir. My time has come to an end. Okay? Did we say that? Did we make it clear? My time with Ricky Dillard and New G has come to an end. 18 years has come to an end. Okay? So, there we are. Now, I'm waiting on somebody else to ask me the same question I just asked. The question I just answered. So, again, there's no love lost. I understand. No love lost. My love is for real, and my love is forever. And you can't control how people feel about you. You can only control how you feel about them. And so that being said, my love will go on, and my support will continue. And that is that. Okay. Hey, Annalisa, I love you, sweetie. Thank you for reaching out to me. And to the members that have reached out to me so far, some will probably reach out later tomorrow. Some probably won't reach out at all, and that's fine too. But it is indeed a new season, and it is a new day. And it was never my intention to leave the choir to pursue my solo career. It was my intention to remain within the choir and still have my solo career. But, sometimes things don't work the way we plan for them to work. So we have to go with God's plan. You have to sometimes be forced out of the nest in order for you to soar. You have to be forced out of the nest in order to soar. And many times we will hold on to a situation. I'm going to be releasing all the songs as soon as possible. Every song you've heard, the fire is the next on the agenda, because that's the thing that's getting the biggest push right now, is the fire. And so we're definitely going to be releasing that next. We actually started working on that already. We recorded the music. We actually recorded the music live. So we'll just have to go back and do overdubs and see how we can kind of copy paste and pull that together, because it's not really a song you can do in the studio necessarily. You got to kind of do it live. So we got at least a live feel. And we can go back and do overdubs and fix what needs to be fixed. Hey Tiff, my personal assistant, is on here. We have whenever you are part of a ministry, that ministry has a vision. That leader has a visionary. That ministry has a visionary. And anybody that will say any different is lying. I have done nothing but support and undergird the vision of New G. I've never done anything contrary to that. I've never gone against the ministry in any way. I've never said anything negative or harsh against my leader, against the ministry, and I don't have anything negative to say. That's not to say that negative things have not happened. Of course they've happened. They happen in any situation. You're going to have some things that you don't like, or some things that are not favorable, but nothing happened that would make me want to leave. But the Lord saw different, and this is where we are. So do not look for me tomorrow or at any other engagements, because I will not be there. Okay? And again, my love will go on. My support will continue. I do have a ticket. I have one ticket that I purchased for someone who's no longer able to come, who is no longer interested in attending since I'm not going to be there. It's a VIP ticket. If you're interested in having it, please DM me and I will forward it to you. It was one of the $100 tickets, so you just you can have it if you want it. That'd be my gift unto you. It is available to you if you're in the area and you wish to attend the concert. I will forward that ticket to you. I would love to see you in Macon one time. Absolutely love the new music. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here's my son. I love you, baby. We have to be okay with the way God chooses to move. We have to be okay with the way God chooses to move. We can have all these plans set up and how we going to do something, and we ain't never we going to ride or die and all that other stuff. You can have all that ride or die stuff in your mind if you want to. But when the Lord says, when he calls an end to a season, he will allow things to start moving in a certain way, so that there is no other way you can go but to the left, or there is no other way you can go but to the right. So that's where we are. And again, I love Ricky. He knows that. I hope he knows that. I love my choir. I love my family. It was my desire to be there. My plans were to be there this weekend, but it just didn't go that way. Didn't go that way. Am I hurt? Absolutely, I'm hurt. Am I disappointed? I'm absolutely disappointed. But am I going to die? No, not at all. Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I'm again disappointed because it was not my plan. It was not my plan for things to go the way they went. But that's how it has to happen sometimes, in order for God to get us to where we need to be. You know, I was applying for apartments, and I kept applying for apartments, and I kept getting denied. I'm like, God, why do I keep getting denied? I kept getting denied because God had a house for me. And so I kept trying to make it happen and keep trying to force it to happen. And the Lord said, I have a house for you. And then my brother, Pastor John Bernard, He said, Evangelist Lord, I love you, sis. He said, I'm going to pray for God to open a door for you. He said, but you keep looking at apartments, and I keep hearing God say house. He got a house for you. He's got a house for you. And I said, okay. And I just kind of brushed it off. And I'm like, well, everybody think everybody's supposed to live in a house. You know, I don't really care about a house. I just need a place to put my things. I want all of my stuff in one place. And I want everything, you know, a certain way. And I just want to make sure that maybe that these things are getting held up because God doesn't want me in Vegas anymore. Maybe it's not for me to be in Vegas. And I said, well, I'm not going to fight it. I say, Lord, you know, whatever you have for me, just show me. I'm not applying to any other place. When you're ready for me to live somewhere, then you show me where it is. And that's when I got the phone call about the house, and went to the Stellar Awards, went out there to see the house. Beautiful house, beautiful neighborhood. It's just enough for me. I'm not going to act like it's no 10-bedroom house on the hill or whatever, but in my book, it's perfect for me. It's what I need for right now. And it's an ideal location, and it's a place that I can comfortably live for the next 5-10 years if I needed to, and be at peace, be comfortable, to be able to be in and out of town and function. Some things we're going to have done. Like he's already told me he can redo the flooring for me and put my gray floors in like I want, or my gray carpet in that I want. And do some updating of some of the fixtures and things like that to just make it more modern. But as of right now, it's what it needs to be, and it's very comfortable, very cozy, very quiet. It's cold as ice because it gets hot as you know what in Las Vegas, and so I'm happy. And one of my future members, she's coming out next week to help me to finish putting things away and getting the house set up so that I can start to function. We're getting ready to start having Bible study soon because I'm getting ready to start the church. All systems are go, and I've got some help in place, and some people established. My core group is coming together, and so we're going to get ready to start having Bible studies ASAP. And so just need to get home and get situated and get aligned with everything that God is saying for this season. So again, sometimes we can try to pull things and push things and force things to be a certain way, even in relationships. You know, you get you gotta get out of God's way. You gotta get out of God's way. Get someone to sit down and sit still and get quiet and let the Lord show you what's next for your life. And don't worry about who's telling you something negative. Don't worry about who's trying to spit negativity at you. Listen to the voices that love you. Listen to the voices. Listen to the voices that love you. Listen to the people that love you back. Listen to those people that have your best interest at heart. That's who you need to be listening to. Don't listen to haters. Don't listen to naysayers. Don't listen to gossipers. Don't listen to people that are trying to get you to do something crazy and make yourself look like a fool. Don't listen to those people. Listen to the people that genuinely are interested in your well-being. Listen to those people. And I believe that God has something special for me. I know my sound is very different. The songs that I write for myself are very different than what most people are used to hearing from me. But this is what's authentically me. That's how I write. That's what I hear. And so I know you all are used to hearing me, that sound of Pentecost, fast, churchy drive. But that's not what I write. That's not how I write. I can sing those songs. I'm good at singing those songs. I know how to do it because I grew up in that Pentecostal experience. I grew up in the Apostolic Church, so it's second nature to me. I'm a preacher. I know how to preach a song, but that's not what I want to build my career on. Just preaching songs. I preach the gospel. I don't want to preach the music. I want to sing the music, and I want to preach the gospel. I end up doing both anyway, but I'm just saying there is a way to do both without it just being boop de boop de boop de boop de boop the whole time. So just stay tuned and keep your ears and your eyes open, as I always say. And those of you that have not gotten my single yet, please go out and get it. It is called Deliver Us. It is available on iTunes. Deliver Us, available on iTunes. Go and get it. We're in transition right now with management, and we had to make some changes on that. So I've gone through a couple of divorces in the last since the Stellar Awards, and it's a lot, and it is a big change. I'm not good at separating from people that I love. That doesn't work well for me. I'm not good at it. I don't do well with breaking up. I don't do good with breakups. So it's going to take me a minute to just get back into the groove. I don't know how that works. So, like I said, if it was up to me, I never would have left the choir. I would have always been there and been supporting, and it was never my intention to walk away. But when it's not in the best interest of everybody for me to be there, then I have to go. So I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm not looking for anybody to feel sorry for me or any of those things. Yeah. Tiff and Jamil and Rita and all of you guys have just been amazing at, just trying to keep me focused and, so I can stay on task. But, the initial shock is a lot. I love you too, Alistair. And I really hope that you all don't just love me because of New G. I really hope that's not the case. I hope you guys love me beyond that. And if so, I get it. I have my people that I love with certain groups, and then when they're no longer part of the group, then it's... But see, I'm different. Because if I love you, if I fall in love with you, then I'm in love with you. Perfect example. When I was a kid, I would watch Leaders of the New School. But I watched Leaders of the New School because I was in love with Busta Rhymes. When Busta Rhymes left the Leaders, then there was nothing else for me to look at with the Leaders because everything I wanted was in Busta Rhymes. So I followed wherever he was. I'm a fan of LeBron James. So when LeBron James was the Heat, then it was Team Heat. When LeBron James went back to the Cavaliers, I was with the Cavs. When he went to the Lakers, then it was back to the Lakers. But I've always been a Lakers fan, so it was not an easy, it was not a difficult change for me to go Team Lakers because I've been a Lakers fan since the 80s and will remain a Lakers fan. It was just icing on the cake to have LeBron James be a part of the organization. And you don't have to choose me over New G or choose me over Ricky Dillard. I want you guys to still support. I love you too. I know our bond is personal. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you guys to stop supporting New G because I'm not there. I'm not saying that at all. But I just don't want y'all to stop supporting me, I want us to continue to be connected because I love my people. And I have loved you. And I have prayed for you. And I still pray for you and want you all to do well. And, yeah. See, I'm not like a lot of people. My loyalty goes beyond the grave. I love you until until you die. I love you past when you die. I love everything that was related to you and connected to you until I die. That's how my love goes. So that ain't going nowhere. That's never going to change. And even if you stop loving me, I'm never going to stop loving you. I'm just made like that. That's just how I'm made. So it's weird. It's strange because people keep tagging me and hey, I can't wait to see you this weekend. And I'm like, I need to let it be known that I won't be there. And, but maybe we biased, not sure. A lot of us only supported due to you, your fire, your light, you were seeing. I understand that. I understand that because a lot of people came on to be fans of New G after One More Chance came out. Because we're dealing with different age groups here. I'm 47, and the fans that are in their 20s, they came on as a result of, my being in the choir over the last 18 years. And it's just the season we're in. It's necessary. And even when something's necessary, that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Just because it's the will of God doesn't mean it always feels good. It doesn't always feel good. It's uncomfortable. Change is always uncomfortable. Abrupt change is very uncomfortable. And this was an abrupt shift that I was not prepared for. My suitcase is packed. My things are in my suitcase that I, prepared to be at the recording this weekend. But the Lord saw different. So that's where we are. So for those of you that are just joining, my season, my time, my tenure with Ricky Dillard and New G has come to an end, and I will not be at the recording nor any of the upcoming engagements. So the Jacksonville engagement, all those things that you see coming up with Gospel Superfest, all those things, I will not be in attendance. So please spread the word so that I won't get overwhelmed with people asking me the same questions over and over again. I've already made it clear that last season has come to an end. And I kind of hinted around it because this happened last Saturday. So I kind of hinted around it. But I just wanted to make sure that it is known because there are people that were planning to go in my family that lives in Ohio that were planning to go and just pop up, and I don't want you guys to pop up and I'm not there. And I will be reaching out to my family and letting them know that I won't be at the recording so they don't go and spend a bunch of money just to support me and I'm not there. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on that. And definitely working on solo project. We have the Deliver Us tune is out, produced by Patrick Riddick. We're getting ready. We're working on the fire right now. I'll do the unusual in you. Y'all heard me do that unusual song. It went over very well in Detroit the other day. We got some upcoming events, and I hope that you guys will come and be a part of those services and concerts. And a lot of the stuff I got coming up is preaching engagements right now, so hopefully you'll come out and hear me preach and be in service with me. I'll be in Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm bringing the J Tribe with me, and Jamil and Javen and Jaren are coming with me to Providence, so I'm looking forward to having them along with me for that engagement. We'll be singing one night, preaching the next night. We got something else coming up here in Dallas, October 14th. I have several things happening. Supposed to be back in Detroit on September 30th, just waiting to hear back. Kiki wants me to come and sing before she preaches at an event there in Detroit, and so I'm waiting to hear back from her. There's quite a few things that are coming up. I'm going back to Germany in December. I'll be going December through January, just working on some things, and I'm going to need that time to just kind of get away from here and process and try to set some things up. Yeah, you like that song? Yeah, that's my favorite song. The Lord gave me that in a revival, and so it's time for it to come forward. We talk a lot about shifting. We talk a lot about shifting. You're gonna shift. We're gonna shift. We're gonna shift. We're gonna shift. But then when shift happens, then we're like, I don't know if I like shift. This ain't fun. Shift is not cool. I want things back. I want things back to comfortable, and shift is never comfortable. Shift is painful. Sudden abrupt change can be very. It's jarring, and it can be very scary, and you can start questioning your influence. You can start absolutely. You can start questioning whether or not God called you. You can start questioning, if you matter. But it's never a question of whether or not you matter, if what God has given you is still valuable. It is absolutely valuable because your value is not predicated upon who you were connected to. Not here, not lateral connections, but this is your connection. Your connection to the Father is what makes you relevant, not your connection to a group or an individual. So, yeah. You riding along the car 75 miles an hour and then you suddenly stop. That's going to hurt. You're going to snap your neck. You're going to hit the windshield. You're going to bump your head on something. Or the seatbelt is going to grab you in such a way that it's going to cut you or hurt your chest because of an abrupt stop. So we have to really, be mindful of that. And let's just call it what it is. Okay, I'm grown. I'm 47 years old. So I don't need anybody trying to give me no pointers on how to handle my business. I know how to handle my business. And just going with the flow. And you can email it to me, LillianJLloyd@gmail.com. Lillian, J-L-L-O-Y-D, LillianJLloyd@gmail.com. Or just DM me and I'll send you the email address. Okay? I'll absolutely listen to it. Anything you send me, I'll listen to it. I love writing and I love songwriters. And I love to hear people's approach. Even if I think it's trash, I'm going to listen to it. Because what I think is trash might be something that somebody else thinks is amazing. And it just may have, some value somewhere else. But that's about it. My eyes are still healing from this allergy. I don't know what it was, but both my eyes are just all broken out, and so it's starting to heal up now. But I had to kind of give my face a break from makeup and eyelashes and all that other stuff to give it a chance to heal, so that I can look like somebody on Sunday. I'm going to somebody's church Sunday and clap my hands. I'm not going to sit up and mope all weekend. And I'm going to get up and get out and get in the groove. And yeah, it's hard to be still. It's hard when you ready to go. All systems are go and you ready to roll. And then, God is saying, wait, I'm going to show you something. And we're like, can you come on with showing us something, sir? Please. It's frustrating when you don't know which direction God is going in, but he tells you get in the car and just ride. That's why some people don't like surprise parties. They don't like the anxiety of not knowing. They don't like the unknown. They have a fear of the unknown. So you just, oh God, you're going to freak out the whole time. But you just got to hang in there. You got to trust God. Got to keep going. You got to trust God. And know that it's going to work out for you. That's right. So I'm going to end off here. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming on. And please don't take anything away from this and spread it the wrong way. And I don't hold any ill will toward Dr. Dillard. I love him very much. I love my choir. Still my choir. I'm still going to refer to them as my choir. They're my babies. And I gave a lot of my life, dedicated a lot of my life to pushing that, and I'm not going to stop just because this has happened. I'll still be cheering from the background. Thank you all so much for your love, okay? And you all have a good night, and just stay tuned. We got some great stuff coming. I promise y'all, this music is so good. You just give it a chance and listen to it. It's really good. And we're going to be bringing, I think the next thing we're going to work on before the end of the year is coming to Chicago. I might wait and do it after the first because there's so much going on right now. I think I just want to focus on recording the new music and getting it out. Got to get this Christmas song done before me and Skinny go on tour. He's leaving in November. I'm leaving in December. So I love you, Anna. Thank you, baby. I'll be lying if I said I wasn't upset or if I wasn't hurt. That's a lie. I'm definitely hurt. I'm definitely disappointed. Definitely not happy. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I ain't about to give up. I just know that it had to go like this. It had to go this way because I never would have left. I never would have walked away ever. So that's where we are. All right. Absolutely. You're my baby girl. And you get up there and you kill it tomorrow, like I know you're going to do. Give it your all. Give it every bit that you got. Give it every bit that you got. And you pass that word to all the other lead singers, every one of them. Tell them I said they better kill it. They better rip it. They better represent that stage. We put too much of our blood, sweat, and tears on that stage. Don't let the ball drop. Don't drop the ball. I don't care if it ain't but 12 people in the audience. Get out there and kill it. Bring New G to that stage. My knees and my back are messed up from all my years of falling on that stage and jumping and carrying on. Y'all better bring it. Y'all better rip it. I better not hear nothing. They was slacking. No doubt. No, New G brought it to the stage. Y'all better kill it. I'm expecting you to do well. I'm expecting you to do well. Absolutely. All right. I'm going to run. I love you all. Have a fantastic night. God bless.